That was so close. Hey guys!
Hello!
I'm orange again, Tony.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
You're not orange anymore.
I appreciate that. I don't like being orange.
You know, I gotta fix this.
Your phone's in
phone
pocket?
silent?
Are you gonna turn it down?
My phone is not funny at all. I mean, haha, it's kind of funny.
Did you
It's
think
probably
that it was
just ringing in
funny?
your ears.
I just put you on noise filter.
So have that.
These two guys have like the same hearing aids that they control with their phones.
Oh, this is
and they
so much better.
They can turn different noises up and down.
Yeah, but nothing helps.
None of it's good.
When are you guys gonna be fully robots? You got your earpiece.
I don't know. When are you going to get your
Yeah, when are you
joint
gonna get your-
replacements?
I'm not worried about
robot's
that
done.
yet.
Alrighty, well it is the last Friday of the month somehow already. It is already here.
Alright.
I'm not sure how that happened. August just started last time I checked, but apparently now it's over. So it's trading card time. Or whatever Kevin has decided that he's gonna do, because he doesn't like my rules.
Kevin,
this is
so
terrible.
he does whatever he wants.
Do you have a little polishy thing?
no.
You didn't bring your strop?
I'll tell you what I'll do.
I'll go get it.
No. I'll be fine. I'm gonna prove a point that I can work even with a dull swivel knife.
What happened to old Faithful?
It's somewhere else right now.
It's at large.
It's by my desk, and this was much simpler because I had all these tools in it. I'm gonna do a special.
Is this a special edition?
Mine is a special edition trading thing.
I've got to tell you about at large. I got my wife one of those robot vacuum cleaners for Christmas last year.
Oh.
And she said, okay, while we're gone the other night, she said, while we're gone, I'm going to let Ruby, her name, vacuum the house. Ruby has not been seen since. She's hiding somewhere.
You lost Ruby ran out of juice somewhere?
Out of juice
Did you
somewhere.
check underneath all the beds?
Oh, so far, yes, everything we've thought of. I think she
Maybe she
ran
just
away
left.
with the neighbors or something.
Ruby is at large. That is hilarious.
Ruby took her life to
You know what,
town.
Denny? I'll come look for you, because every time Chris loses something, he makes me look for it because he can't find a darn thing ever.
Okay.
Even if it's like literally laying on the desk right where he left it and he still can't find it.
Yeah, I hate to tell you this, Liz, but that's just an old husband's trick.
Oh, has he been fooling me this whole time?
Apparently.
He's just lazy.
He learned it
Apparently.
pretty quick, didn't he?
Oh, goodness gracious.
Men have these wonderful instincts. You know, haven't you noticed?
Yeah, I love
You are
putting up with them.
strangely silent. Okay. So,
Yeah,
anyway,
what are you going to do?
well, I'm gonna. Boy, that looks complicated. That's nice.
Look at that. Look what Denny's doing today, guys.
We're doing a sunflower today.
Yeah, this is what Kevin is not doing today. I'm going
There it
to.
Our table is very crooked. Maybe we'll just
I couldn't find any of the rouge, but I found your strap.
do that.
Well, what a nice person you are.
What do you think?
Oh, thank you.
Look at
That's
that.
the one
All
that
those
All-
bad
I
things
would've
I
brought.
said.
Okay, good.
But you're going to show people your trick.
William says he named his Roomba. Mine has a name too. You have to in the app. You have to name it.
Yeah, it's Ruby the Roomba.
Ruby Roomba. Yeah.
Roomba.
Mine has a name too.
What's her name?
Is it called your children?
No, mine's a boy. Mine's name is Roberto.
Roberto? The Roomba?
No, he's not a Roomba. He's a Nito.
He's a Nito.
Okay. Well, anyway, I'm going to do one little normal, well, semi-normal trading card, and then I'm going to do 4 trading wallet backs.
Ooh.
Except that these don't have to be traded for. We're just going to make them. The reason I'm going to do that
Kevin's just gonna do
is
them.
because the thing that I'm going to do here, kind of, sort of, a little bit, maybe, somewhat goes along with the.
Do you have any more qualifiers you would like to add?
Well, it might go along a little bit with teaching people how they could be a hero, showing a young person how to do leathercraft.
Okay.
And because, you know, a young person's not going to go pick up a swivel knife and do what Denny's doing right there,
Right.
especially if they're a beginner. So, but they can do the things that I'm going to show you. And I also wanted to do it to make a point, because oftentimes I have said, as many of you know, that there's two reasons to do leather work. One is fun, the other one is money. And I do leather work for both reasons, or I did. I don't do so much anymore. But back in the day, when I was doing leather work for money, you have to take a lot of things into consideration, like the time that you spend doing things. That's a pretty big deal. And the cost of materials and all that other stuff. But time is a big one. And when you make a finished product, it has to have a certain a look, so that when your potential customer sees it, they goes, oh, well, that's cool. Or they go, wow. Or they go, huh. And you don't want the huh. No, that's not the one you want. When Denny's all done, as with all his work, that's wet floral tooled, Sheridan tooled, Western floral, you look at that stuff and you go, wow, that's good. Because if you're selling it, then that's the sort of person that will pay money for it. With this little thing, even a kid can do this, and somebody will go, wow. And they'll even pay for it. So that's
Because the little kid did it.
yeah, I think
You got to support the children. I see Michael Seeger has made it to YouTube now instead of Facebook, because he was struggling with his Facebook comments. So welcome to YouTube, Michael. We're glad that you're here and you can say hi.
let's see. Now, I have not ever done this particular thing, but I have it in my head, so I guess it's okay,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, I have faith in you. Most things start in your head.
That's a weird spot for your mouth.
Can people see this? No, they can't.
Yeah, if you put it on the.
If you put it back on the granite, we're over here.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
see now.
Okay.
So I got a happy little wolfy coyote type of thing sitting there howling at whatever's up above his head.
Could it be like a meteorite?
Could be Haley's Comet.
Everybody has named their robot vacuums.
There. How's that?
That's beautiful. Look, he's on a little hill.
Well,
Now he's on the floor. Don't hit your head.
on what?
I'm just.
Oh,
There you go. Are you gonna make it today?
okay.
Look at that.
There. We have a little coyote sitting on a hill. Now, the neat thing about this is, so I don't know how neat it is, but we're going to do it.
Tony, I might need you to hit the new comments on Facebook so I can read them.
Do you want to guide me?
Yeah, over and up. Nope, other way. And down. And then over your way a little bit. Click. Okay.
Swivel knife.
Is he on like a water bank?
Well, he could be.
Okay.
Then, this is just going to be so completely simple that it's not even funny. I guess I should get some of these tools
Yep,
out.
all the humor's gone out of this already, huh?
Yeah, we're humorless this morning, guys.
It's not funny.
Let's see. I'm going to tip this tool a little bit. And I don't want to hit my coyote, really. I mean, I guess it won't kill it food, but...
It wouldn't kill it if you hit it.
No, it's already dead.
It's already dead. He looks like he's howling.
Trees. Pine trees.
Beautiful. Off in the distance.
Tool. There. I'm trying to figure out the
The three.
visualistic stuff here.
There we go.
This is an F110 pine tree tool. Then we're going to make some happy little mountains. I'm going to wiggle it. I love wiggling the swivel knife, especially when you don't have to follow lines. Doggone. I can't move this the right direction for any reason. Okay, trees, mountains, coyote howling. And then of course, you've got to have a few little happy watermarks in there. And if you wanted to, we could make the mountains look a little bit more like mountains with a modeling tool. We could do a tiny bit of beveling, but I ain't gonna, because this was simple. That's my trading card.
That's it?
That's it.
All right, so all of you folks out there that have a little kid that you want to try to do some leather crafting, have them tool up a little trading card and send it in, and we'll send you Kevin's. The first one.
Okay, there's more to this. So when I taught leathercraft classes
I'm
at
gonna need you to
schools-
sign that real fast.
Oh,
Thanks.
hey, I'll just put it over here. Everybody can see that.
Okay, perfect, thanks.
So, when I taught leathercraft classes for schools all across southern Missouri, oh my gosh, I taught zillions and zillions of kids how to do this. One of the points was that if you want to do leather work for money, you don't have to be a super complicated, talented craftsman like Denny. It's nice if you can do that, and maybe you can get to that point, and you can sell some of that amazing work like he does, and that's nice.
I try to sell it.
But I wanted something and needed something because I was not working other than doing leather work. This was my income, sort of, kind of. So I needed to. Well, I take it back. I was working for Tandy at the time, but they didn't pay enough, so I had to do something that would incorporate a little bit, generate a little bit more money.
Okay.
So I figured out how to do it. Now, this one, I'm gonna go kind of fast on, I think. Let me get all my junk lined out. There we go. And you'll see what I mean about doing leather work for money.
Woo! You really got that cabin in there.
I did.
If you weren't awake, now you are. And again. So far we've got a cabin, a horse with a baby horse.
I'll give you a little better detail on this when I get this one done. When we go on to the next one.
Kevin's gonna speed wall it back today. Speed wall it backs. And Denny's just tootling away on his little flower.
That's what I do. I doodle around.
Okay. The fence would not be a fence if it didn't have wire. And a lot of times the wire is broken, but I'm not going to make a broken one. And then a scene like this would not be good if it didn't have mountains in it. And they don't have to be very exact. This is something that any kid could even do. Then you got to give it a little bit of a sense of, let's see, maybe some sort of appearance of what might be considered realistic. Grass. Nothing like a little bit of grass.
That's the truth.
I mean, that's not what it sounds like. And then we're going to take this one, and we're going to go smack, and smack, smack, smack. A few odd little places. There. That is,
There you go.
There it is.
that is done. Now, I cannot tell you how many machines that this wallet back has paid for in the history of my doing leather work out of my garage and here at Springfield Leather Company. Because to this day, if I make this wallet back we sell them, and they sell for anywhere from, I don't even know what we sell them for anymore, do you?
Probably like $40, 45.
Yeah, and of course, when I would do this for money, I would do a bunch of these at once. Now this one probably took me, what, 2 or 3 minutes?
Yep.
I could do them in about 60 seconds. And when you do about 20 of them, you've got, 20, 25 minutes used up. And you airbrush the edge, you put highlighter over the whole thing, and it just looks pretty darn good. And that's what you're looking for. Now, not everybody likes horses.
Who doesn't like horses?
Yeah, there's
Well,
something
most
wrong with them.
You said most people?
I said most people do,
Okay.
but not everybody. And one thing you want to take into consideration for those of you that might want to, that do sell wallets or want to sell a wallet, is the fact that usually men are not the ones that buy the wallet. It's the wife that buys the wallet for the guy. And that's how it works. So, wife is the one that has all the knowledge about her beloved. So she thinks, what does this man like? Well, he obviously likes to hunt, fish, he rides horses like an idiot, and
There ain't nothing wrong with nobody riding a horse.
no, and everybody likes eagles. So with that in mind, you can come up with all kinds of patterns. And I'm not keeping my tools in very good order here.
I saw a video one time of an eagle stealing a dog.
Oh, that's,
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Sometimes I'm afraid that that's going to happen with our little Blue, our little Chiweenie. I'm afraid a hawk is going to swoop down and pick him up out of the backyard. He doesn't have a lot of meat on his bones, though, so maybe he wouldn't be very tasty. He's a scrawny little fellow.
Okay, the tree. Instant Lake. Well, this is a pretty darn good knife. I don't know how that happened, but it's nice and smoothie.
Probably because you struck it.
Probably.
That tends to help.
Okay, there we are.
Look at that happy little fish.
Mr. Bass Fisherman will get a lovely wallet from his beloved wife, son, granddaughter, or whoever, and they will have hopefully bought it from me. You know, it was really funny the other day. I forget where I was. I was running some kind of errand for Becky. I think I was out to eat, maybe.
That was the errand that you were running for Becky?
Well,
To go find your own food?
I remember exactly. But anyway, I remember that I went, oh, I know where I was. I
There
went
it
to the
is.
Chinese restaurant and I had to get stuff and I went to pay for my stuff and the guy in front of me was wearing my Eagle belt
Oh, really?
that we have
That
the
we
roller
bought.
for. And he went out and he whips out his wallet and he's paying for it with my Eagle wallet that I'm gonna tool up here in a minute. So I thought that was just pretty cool. And you know, if you watch people around Springfield, and not just Springfield, but other places as well, you will see these dumb wallets. You'll see.
We've sold quite a few of them over the
We
years.
have sold a lot of them over the years, and they have paid for a number of machines, which is pretty cool, really.
Kevin, that's a 4 to 5 ounce wallet back, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
I like my wallet backs a little. This is holy cow. This is
We've had holy cows in here before.
yeah, I know.
Uh-oh.
This is an import leather. Well, this will be a good lesson for everybody.
It's a nice tune.
I wrote that.
I just grabbed stuff, so.
Hey, Darren wants to know why nobody makes a chicken stamp. Where's our
Well,
chickens?
they used to. The reason why they don't make them anymore is because nobody bought them. Well, maybe two.
We had a turkey. We've been struggling. Maybe he's finally back, but we were struggling to get our turkey in during COVID. For some reason, the turkey was he was just out of stock all the time.
Gobbling in somebody else's
Well, I think
field.
we have it now, don't we?
We might. I haven't looked in a while. I haven't heard about a turkey situation, so maybe we do.
I mean, we work with turkeys.
Like you.
Yeah. You know,
Gobble, gobble.
there's another one. You guys need to be careful about going in the woods this time of year.
Because the turkeys?
Well, no, there's people
Because of
shooting.
hunters.
Oh.
We have some really good Hunter Orange leather that we sold on live.
We did.
Yeah.
Also, if you're doing a race, it's a good flight too.
Oh. That also happened.
We won't talk about that too much.
And I'm not hurrying because I don't want to.
You sure seem to be tootling right along to me.
Well, it's because it's easy. This is something even you could do.
Oh, thanks, Kevin.
Sure.
I mean, I do a mean basket weave.
Actually, there's very few secrets to doing this particular wallet. And I'm sure that most of our customers have now figured out that there's a lot of places you could actually use something like this. You could, this would work on a belt. And actually we had a series of belts that I was extremely successful with. For a company called Mutton Hollow down in Branson years ago. Oh my gosh, you see what I got there? All we did was stretch this out. Instead of making it as wide as the wallet back, we just ran the eagle and the fish and the cattails, and then we put the cabin over here,
To the side.
and trees and everything. It just stretched out in a belt, and people bought, guess what? Tourists will buy a belt and a wallet, and this design just came through. So it was the horse, the eagle, the bass, and I'm going to do the last one. Denny will have his completely done by the time I'm done.
Don't count on that.
Oh, what, we got another 30 seconds left? And then you'll be done? You can do another trading card.
Well, I guess I could.
Because it's not even 11:30 yet.
Oh. I don't like working with import leather very much when I do this because the Herman oak just spoils you rotten. But it is what it is. Okay, so I need my happy little house again. Cabin.
I think the best thing even with the import is that you can still be successful with the import so that you can sell that and be able to better
Yeah.
afford the Herman.
Work your way up to the Herman Oak.
Yeah, and that's a good point.
Well, and honestly, like, if you're cutting wallet backs out of something, you could buy a $50 single shoulder. You can make 25 wallets.
I
And
am
then-
missing a stamp.
What are you missing? This one? This one? Have you used it?
Somebody scarfed off one of my stamps. No, I haven't.
Who do you need?
A leaping deer.
A leaping
The
deer.
leaping deer.
I will be back with a deer.
Did it do like Ruby? It just disappeared?
Well, I don't know. That just kind of aggravates me. I grabbed my whole tool pouch and somebody has made off with one. But, just to make the point, this is doing leather work for money. It's not all fancy. It's fun though. I mean, kids love doing this kind of thing, and you can adapt it to so many different projects. You can stamp that eagle on a key fob. You can make a journal cover with that little picture on it, it would look cool. There's no end to the stuff that you can do. Let me see, so deer, I've got to have, well, I really need that deer. I guess I should have looked in my pouch here.
Is that one of the ones that one leaps left, one leaps right?
You even got the, where did you find
It was
that?
it fell out of your roll. It was in the drawer.
Well, if you aren't sharper than a tack.
But I am, so we didn't have to worry.
Well, that was awfully nice. Okay, so here we go.
I'm as sharp as a swivel knife, Kevin.
Yeah, sharp as mine. So that's what I got. A cabin and a deer.
That's
And
beautiful.
we'll just- yeah. it's lovely.
His antlers are a little less impressed than his little tail, though.
The neat part is this has to be leaping. And then you gotta make a fence.
For it to leap over?
Yeah, and I thought maybe I'd make this one would have a broken wire. Lots of fences have broken wires
Yeah,
around
that's
here, you
from the
know.
deer not quite making it over the first time.
Their poor little bellies.
Yeah.
Anyway. And let's see.
Get caught and sprain their ankles and have to wear an
Look,
ankle
you
brace.
guys remember Aaron Barbie from Gathering?
I do.
Yeah, he says hey. He's watching.
Hey, Aaron.
Hey, Aaron.
Yes, I do. Very
Hope things are
nice.
good up in Casey. Dean says Clayton stole your deer.
Who did?
Clayton.
Oh, Clayton. Yeah. Okay.
Denny's getting his bar grounding on over here.
Getting it on right here.
You know, I did one of these one time at a school. I don't know, maybe I told you this before, but I had a little rabbit stamp.
How cute.
And I told people you really can't screw things up because you can't really screw things up too badly here. You might have to tip a tool a little bit to avoid stamping trees over your cabin, but anyway, I wasn't paying attention, if you can believe that, and I stamped the little rabbit so he was sticking straight up in the air. He was right down here by the fence, you know, on this deer, and little kid, he says, "Oh, look at there, the rabbit's sticking straight up." I said, "Yeah, I really didn't mean to do that, but I think it'll be okay." And I stamped some grass around him, and everything was fine. I took that wallet back to the store, and I was going to throw it away, but they said, "No, make it up anyway, put it out there for sale." One of the first ones to sell. The lady says, "Look at that, the rabbit's jumping straight up." Anyway, that's it. Whoops. There's the deer, jumping over a fence. Lovely pine trees with a cabin, nice grass. There's more you could do to that if you want. Matter of fact, I'll put a couple of birds up here if you like.
We would love some birds. Maybe you could put a couple of tick marks between the deer and the cabin.
A couple of what?
I don't know, just something.
Well, you could. You can make a path. You know, I can make a path.
Deer trail?
No,
A people trail.
people trail, yeah. You can make smoke coming out of the smokestack, and you can do just so many things. You can put more grass in there, and you can do all the kinds of stuff you want to do.
Look at those little birds.
But I was making money, and I was teaching kids how to do leather work at the same time, so I was pretty happy about that. And these wallets here, these 4 that I just made, they're going to get airbrushed, and they're going to get covered over with highlighter or some kind of antique.
They'll get laced to a 6-pocket wallet bag.
We'll spray a finish on them. I'll glue a wallet interior on them, and I will lace them up in my spare time.
Which is while driving.
Well, that's kind of spare time. You know, you could, I guess I could have put a little tree or something by the house, but this is okay, it doesn't need it. So anyway, that's what I got. Special edition wallet backs. Yeah. We're good. Now, I probably should do something that's,
Yeah, do some of these. Why don't you make, so that we have multiple trading cards for kids to send in, why don't you make a trading card with each of your little critters?
Oh, I haven't
Those
really
would be
thought about
critter
that.
cards.
There'd be critter cards. And we'll save those for the kids that send in their critter cards.
Cards?
We should patent that.
Such a glorious idea. Okay.
Critter cards.
Well, this one's easy, so I'll just do this because I like easy stuff, as you know. Easy is good. Complicated is bad.
Just in case anybody was wondering.
And if you're going to use these big heavy stamps, by the way, don't waste time trying to use one of those little handles that comes in the alphabet set.
Get yourself a hefty handle.
It's worthless.
They're like $12.
Yeah, whatever they are, you need to pay the money and get one because they work. Okay. You know, I need to pay better attention to what I do with my tools.
Did everybody see Denny's new little
Tool roll.
his tool roll? Check this out. He was inspired by Jim. Ooh, here we go. Here, move your mallet. He was inspired by Jim Linnell when he was here, and so he's got a double-decker tool roll now.
Double-decker tool roll.
That's pretty nice.
Right? He made it out of some nice deer skin. It's got a nice little natural edge flap. It's got 2 ties on it. Don't ask us for a pattern because guys just fold things over tools and sew them down. It's really very straightforward. Look how cute that
Fold
is.
and sew.
The fold and sew. Everybody just fold and sew, guys.
Like the bend and snap.
Yeah. There was something about a bend and snap. There was somewhere. Somebody said something.
I know about it.
Okay. Hi, Tom. How are you? Tom, we got your letter, and yesterday I sat down and I got to read your little ditty that you sent us, and it was very beautiful. Thank you so much.
We love it, Tom.
It was wonderful.
Keep them coming. I've got a collection.
Brian Milligan said that he thinks this is an awesome idea. He just made his first trading card for the guy that mentored him, and he can't wait to see what he thinks about it. So,
Denny gave me this thing that's all snurfled up.
I gave you a snarkled one. Here,
Yeah.
here's another.
here's a non.
I'm going to do this one first.
He's gonna use a snurfle.
He's gonna use this.
I
Guys,
think what
embrace
I'll
your
do is
snurfles.
I'll stamp stuff on it. Let's see. Okay.
Hey there, Wayne.
Embrace your snarkle.
Embrace your snurfle. Hey, Denny, why don't we show them what you're doing real fast? Look at this, guys.
Yeah, that's cool.
Whee!
That looks like
Oh,
what's
didn't
his
like
face
that.
is old. Who's that guy that did all the sunflowers on the saddles?
Yuzik, Steve
No.
Yuzik does them. Gordon Andrus does a lot of them.
No, there was somebody that was before that. I want to say Bird.
Oh,
Birdmaster.
Anyway.
yeah, from Kansas City.
Yes.
Yes, I remember him.
Guys, who's the bird person from Kansas City?
Eric, or not Bergen.
Yeah.
Martin Bergen.
Martin Bergen. There he is.
There it is. One syllable at a time.
That was kind of.
When you get our age, if you can get that one syllable, you might get the rest.
I like Denny's fold and sew tool roll. Fold and sew. That was almost as hard to say as that thing that we were trying to say yesterday.
What was it that we were trying to say?
I don't know. I couldn't say it.
Floppy fan.
Oh, floppy fan blade.
Can you say floppy fan blades, Kevin?
Floppy fan blades, floppy fan blades, floppy fan blades. Why am I saying floppy fan blades?
Apparently Kevin is really good at rhymes and riddles.
That's a rhyme and a riddle?
Well, it's a rhyme. I
Five
don't.
times fast.
Yeah, it's one of those cute little kids things.
Tongue twister.
Yeah, those things.
There, that's what it is.
Oh. I thought it was something like for people that were lacking things to do.
Hey, Jerry, you never answered my question yesterday about how in the world to pronounce your last name phonetically. We just had to assume that we got it right. If you could help us out with that.
See, I kind of fixed my snurfle. Or,
You incorporated your snurfle.
yeah, that's the way I like to think
snurfed
about
your
it too.
You snurked your fickle. What's...
I don't know.
Nobody knows.
Ooh, and I got to work backwards. Normally I always go from left to right. This time I went from right to left. See?
All right, Ryan, this one's for you. This part, he was wondering how I did my swirls.
Oh, you want to zoom in here, Tony? There we go.
It's the camouflage tool. And you tip it to the outside because you're just trying to make it look like the swirl.
You swirl your camo?
Round, you swirl your swirl.
You kind of put it right up in the little crook
Yeah.
of your swivel knife, and then you swirl.
Yeah, then you swirl.
What are you doing?
At regular intervals.
Yes, very regular.
Oh.
Ryan was asking me how I did these. Ryan up in R&D. And I said, watch the video today.
There's your swirl. Look how cute that is.
Oh, that's intensely.
Intensely cute.
He said cool. We'll go with cool. Okay, Jerry, we've got Arbashiski. Arbashiski.
Where are you reading?
Jerry is, I tried to pronounce, he bought some stuff yesterday on the live sale, and Arbashiski.
I can't quite see it.
Arbashiski. Arbashiski. I think I got him. Thanks. We'll see if I remember that next week.
Michael asks, has a joke for you. He says, what advice do ears follow?
What advice do ears follow?
You have got me.
Sound? Sound advice?
Sound advice. That's good.
All right, sound advice, Michael? Do you have a guess? Does that seem
No.
right? No?
I'm focusing on my work at hand.
Gotta be sound advice.
I know,
what
what
else
do
could it
ears, they
be?
follow sound advice. I feel good about that, Michael. I mean, I guess I could be wrong, but
I do too. I forgot one too, but I'll be a Jim Linnell and make do with what I've
Michael
got.
said yes.
yes! I finally got one.
Do you know what sea monsters eat?
Do I know what sea monsters eat?
Got me.
Fish and chips.
Fish and chips.
Kevin, I think that's probably one of the best ones I've heard.
Yeah, that'll kind of tell you how low humor goes around here.
Fish and chips.
Fish and chips. Chad, we can put that in our next newsletter.
We could.
No.
Chad doesn't do them though.
Wow.
Deer, horse, fish. Oh, I forgot. Oh gosh, oh well.
Look, we've got
Maybe
these.
one of Denny's little thingies there.
These are not the same size, but they'll work.
That's right.
See, Jim Linnell, when he was here, we asked him what size
His trading
cards were supposed to be, and he said just the same size as a baseball trading card.
Mm-hmm.
And I Googled that, and it was the same size as the ones we were making.
Yeah.
Said 2.5 by 3.5. But then another place said you can make them a little bigger, so by golly, I did.
I gave myself a little bit more room.
Yeah.
Well, I will do one more after this to give a light bulb moment to everyone.
Okay.
Light bulb.
Oh, and then you have to sign all of these.
Oh, jeez. Well, I'm not a very good signer.
It's like 4 lines.
Yeah, I know. I have to count them.
I'm sorry, it's 5 lines.
Now you've got me confused. Oh, I may never be the same.
Wow, I finally broke you. I've been trying really hard for a while now. Where did you?
I camouflaged it. It's right there.
I know, in the grass.
Okay, well,
Did you build your first row, Denny?
Yes, I did.
Are you gonna stipple your middle?
Stipple my middle?
Yeah.
Jeez, I don't know if I'm gonna stipple my middle today or not.
Well, on your sunflower there, where maybe some of the seeds.
Yeah,
I
I'm just
got
using a cedar to stipple my middle.
No, you're-
But the first course, I tipped out and to try and push the actual center of the flower up, give it the illusion of a dome.
I've been coming in early because my daughter goes to school at 7 o'clock. So then I come in after that and I edit. I've been editing Jim Linnell's videos that we shot, 10 of when he was in here. And I just got to the part where he was doing the middle of his sunflower, like where some of the seeds had fallen out. Or maybe there's not seeds. And he stippled his middle,
Well,
right on camera.
boy,
man, that's
Yeah.
dangerous.
some people can get away with anything.
Yeah, stipple your middle on camera.
Yeah.
Wow.
I can
He's
show you how
brave.
to do it if you want.
He is a brave soul. Yeah, show me how you stipple your middle. Actually, I might not want to watch that.
You know, when I was in Fargo, North Dakota, running that Tandy store up there, I met the college in Grand Forks actually offered an accredited leatherworking class.
Wow.
It was, I didn't know any colleges did that, but the lady that taught it was older than dirt. She was older than either one of us.
Well, so is the Grand Canyon, but it's still a good crack.
Anyway, her name was Ione, I-O-N-E, Ione Olson, I believe. And she taught leathercraft to these college kids, and they all had to buy a starter kit from me, which was really happy. And they all had to, I don't know if you remember, you're the only one who would, was the Dick Cherry book of leathercraft.
I don't think I've.
And it taught how to make key cases, key fobs, how to trace with a modeling tool, how to do everything, and it taught stippling.
Stippling.
Yes, and for those of our younger audience that might not know what stippling is, would you like to explain stippling to them, or shall I?
Stippling is just stipple. Just poke, 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 poke.
Yeah, you
Right?
just
It just
take
Like
the-
perforating?
the end of a modeling tool or
Yeah.
whatever, the pointy end, and you just pokety, 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 poke.
Yeah.
And you make a background that way.
We still
One
sell
poke at a time?
Stippling
Well,
tool,
yes,
don't we?
they sell a stippler. We still have one.
Yeah, it's a series of little poketies.
It's a little circle. I don't remember.
Is it different from the bar grounders?
It has a handle on it, just like
Yeah, just
this.
like that.
But it has a series of little.
It's got like 5 or 7 little bitty poke marks.
Yeah, they're like little needles,
have one
and
at your
they're
desk?
blunt pointed. They aren't real sharp. But you just sit there and stipple,
All right.
stipple.
So is that like pre-bar grounding?
No.
You can use it as a bar ground or as a background. I think that's the main purpose of it.
It was.
And for areas like your sky there, you
Yeah.
can stipple that sky.
And give it some texture.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so there's all of mine. I'm done. That's it.
All right, so
I signed it.
let's hear, somebody was asking about the tools that we're using. So for all of these large images, these are 3D stamps. So you can go to the website and you can look at just the 2D or the 3D stamps,
2D.
the 2D, and you've got, well, some of them are 2D and some of them are 3D.
And then there's, I got a.
It's full. Anyways, I don't know if we want to zoom in. Oh, thanks. See, look, 2D and 3D stamps. I'm right. So, all right, so we have all of these options this way of 2D and 3D stamps, so you can check those out. You can also, if you're on the website but you prefer to look through the catalog to see everything that we've got, they're on page 240, 241, 242. We do have a whole set. It looks like it's most of them, so you can buy the Wildlife 3D, Tony, stamp set. So that's an option, and that will give you all of these in one go. Yeah. And then for all of Kevin's little fun doodaddy fence posts and grass. That is
be a set of that right
there's
there.
that one. There's the wildlife themed, so you can get that whole set, or you can buy them individually. So that's that. On page 236, if you are
Oh, I forgot.
on the thing. Thank you, Tony. Look at these fun little guys.
Yeah, when Jim was doing his
What are you doing?
stippling his middle, he was using an F. I don't know, it's 26 at 026.
Okay.
For the like the seeds, you mean?
Yeah.
Kevin Denny's round
stippling
ball
his
thing.
middle.
Denny, you don't mind if I smack your handle, do you?
You go right ahead.
Oh. Hey, we got a circle.
Coffee stain.
Yeah.
This is my light bulb moment
Okay.
stamp for folks, or effort for folks here.
We've got ourselves a Mason stamp.
This worked for us so well. Oh, let's see, let's just use this one.
Arpachevsky.
I think I'll just do this since I got that weird.
Arbashevsky.
Arbashevsky.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know what those little things in the middle that are
It
like.
says object for us.
Okay. Maybe he put like a chef's hat in there and a little ski thingy in there. He gave it to us phonetically, not phonetically, what is, hieroglyphically.
Emojalifically.
Emojalifically.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's like stippling your middle.
Right.
Are you measuring your distance, Kevin? Nope,
Yeah.
you're gonna need to give him a little space.
I think actually I've done it perfectly, as one would expect.
That's the first time for everything.
Don't you have stuff you should be doing?
I'm doing it right now. Focus right in on you. Giving great little banter.
I thought that was a chicken, a banter.
A banter of chickens. Oh, we did that last week. That was
What's the
fun.
group of chickens called?
I want to do anything more to this.
Cackle.
Well, anyway, that was all I needed to put on the side of a wallet to sell a whole raft of wallets.
Oh yeah, yeah. Those
For certain
Masons will. Yeah.
Was it?
There's a-
Didn't have to bevel
well-
nothing, didn't have to do anything, sold Masonics, and then the other one was a Shriner.
Yeah.
And
I don't know if we're just in a weird position because we've got the Shrine Mosque here, but there's Shrine hospitals there. There's Shriners everywhere. But we
the
seem to
point
have
is
a
you can't just-
concentration of them
Now you
here.
have Harleys. And we have a Harley stamp, don't we? Or a motorcycle
You
stamp.
don't have a Harley stamp.
I definitely don't have a Harley stamp.
That's probably.
They'll sue you like that.
there's a story behind that, but I'm not going to tell it.
They tried to trademark their sound,
Wow.
their exhaust sound, the sound of their exhaust. It didn't work out.
Well, that's good. And then you just put a border around it and you're good to go.
Yeah, and they didn't even, well, I guess I could run a border around this
A flock or a peep.
just for time's sake, but I'm not going to.
Do they
That
make
was all we had to do, and we sold a lot of these,
I
just a
think it
lot
was
of
a
them.
postmaster.
Oh. I don't know, William. I've never seen a postmaster stamp, but if you're looking, I mean, that would be something that you could get custom made as a
Well-
postmaster stamp, as long as you feel
Yeah, and
safe
that's
using
the
it.
thing, you know, there's so many of these little things that are very hard to come by. Like a wallet with a Masonic stamp on it is hard to find. Shriner's hard to find. And when little Susie homemaker of Mr. Masonic Guy sees that, hey, that's it. So sure, hey, it's $40. I don't care. I'm gonna get that because he'd like that.
Yeah. Well, and I know back when I was doing the custom stamps for our customers, I did the Masonic stamp. My goodness, like at least one a month we were having one made. And you know, like each kind of section has its own, like whether the compass was on top of the ruler or behind the ruler is 2 different things. And there's kind of a whole bunch of different versions of it depending on which one you're in.
No idea.
Yeah, I learned a lot while I was doing custom stamps about
still
that.
package up leather dust?
We do. We sell it. We buy it from Herman Oak. We also package our own that we make here, but we sell it.
And then don't we have that 3D embossing filler? Maybe Rennie has it. Is that,
Do we carry it?
we have.
Yeah, I think we do.
Okay, yeah. So you could either use,
Yes, we do.
yeah, because you had a can of it that didn't feel like
Worked
anything.
really well.
Yeah.
I did it with one of Kevin's trees.
Alrighty, folks. Well, look, let's check out Denny's here real fast. It's just very far away. Look how cute that is. Oh, that's
I
so
stippled
beautiful.
my metal.
You didn't stipple your metal, you just put seeds in it.
Okay.
I'll show you the video in a minute. And then you can see about stippling.
That's beautiful, Denny. But you didn't put your initials, so you need to do
I
that.
need to do that.
Yeah.
yes. I left room. I did a big border so I could do my initials on it.
Yeah, William, if you're looking for a postmaster stamp, you can always contact our custom stamp division. I think they're $60 for, like a 1x1. And we can get one made for you, and then you can use it. A lot of those things, you can check eBay, but honestly, I don't, like, you're just gonna be hoping that there is one. It's probably gonna be about the same price anyways. And who knows?
Boy, whoever gets that one, sure.
I like
They're
that.
getting shortchanged.
Well, we might not.
They don't pay a lot for them, Kevin. Postage. Postage for theirs coming to us.
Is the Masonic? Yeah, I believe the Masonic is a stamp that we sell. Oh no, maybe that was a custom one that you've got.
No, I don't. Well, it was a custom one that I had. We may sell it. I don't know. I just can't remember.
Who's asking? James. James, we'll take a look and see if we find one. We'll send you a link.
But we sell a trout. We sell a turkey, a wild turkey. We sell a bear. We sell
We don't sell a domesticated
coyote,
turkey.
the wolf, all those other things. And it's simple enough just to stamp them on a piece of leather, turn them into a product that somebody can use, and there you go.
Yeah, people like their critters.
Yep.
We like our
I've
critters.
used the trout stamp several times, and it's really a nice stamp. It's very definitive.
Very trouty.
Very
Very
trouty.
trouty.
Yes. It's a big brown trout is what it is. You can tell by the big spots.
I mean, this bass is pretty fun.
Yeah.
You could put him on something with a fishing hook coming out of his mouth, and you could put a dude in a canoe.
I've done that. They have Tandy has a craft aid with a guy in a boat, and then
Yeah.
she's got a line going down and this fish jumping up. The funny part about it was they called it a bass craft aid, and it was a trout. They didn't know the difference.
Well, yeah.
They weren't fishers. Alrighty, guys. Well, that is our trading cards. Look, and we're coming in 6 minutes under time even.
Hey,
I feel like that's pretty good.
this is cool. I get to go to lunch.
Yeah, you sure do. Alrighty, folks. You all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and
Thanks
we will
for
be
watching.
back next
Thank
Wednesday
you.
with some fun project. I think Denny might do
Maybe a watch band.
maybe a watch band.
Yeah.
He's been practicing.
I've
his
been
watch band.
practicing. There used to be a kit for a watch band.
Yeah, that
I
old
got-
saddle calf watch.
Yeah, and I've kind of done something fairly similar to that.
You think you spoofed off that a little bit, didn't you?
No.
No?
I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't. But it was similar to the one you're talking about.
We
But,
actually
we're
had the
also gonna-
dies made for that.
We do now?
I don't think we do now. I think
Well,
they ended up getting lost.
We are now, because I talked to Rusty about it yesterday, and he said get some dies made, so.
Huh.
Well, hang tight on that, guys.
You acted downtrodden about that.
Well, hopefully now is the time when this will work, because when I did it, it wasn't the time when it would work.
Well, we can promote it a little bit here.
Yeah.
People, you need to buy a watch band kit from us.
That's right. Alrighty, folks. We'll see you later. You have a great weekend, and we'll be back next week. Bye.
Bye.